Explain in details about the phases of the project life cycle.
What is the project life cycle? The project life cycle is made up of 5 project stages: project initiation, project planning, project execution, monitoring and control, and project closing. Each of these phases is necessary for the effective delivery of the project. The PMI, Project Management Institute, has defined these 5 project management process groups, or phases, which come together to form the project life cycle. The 5 project life cycle phases: project initiation phase, project planning phase, project executing phase, project monitoring and controlling phase, project closing phase.
Project initiation phase. This is the start of the project for the project manager, who is responsible for defining the project at a high level. This usually begins with a business case, feasibility study, cost-benefit analysis and other types of research to determine whether the project is feasible and should or shouldn't be undertaken. Stakeholders provide input. If the project is approved, then a project charter is created, which provides an overview of the project and sets up the stage for your project plan.
Make a project charter. What is the vision, objective, and goal of this project? Identify the high-level scope and deliverables. What is the product or service that needs to be provided? Conduct a feasibility study. What is the primary problem and its possible solutions? Ballpark the high-level cost and create a business case. What are the costs and benefits of the solution? Identify stakeholders. Who are the people this project affects? How does it affect them, and what are their needs?
Project planning phase. This is where the project plan is created, and all involved in the project will follow it. This phase begins by setting SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, timely, goals. The scope of the project is defined and a project management plan is created, identifying cost, quality, resources and a timetable. Some of the features of this phase include a scope statement, setting of milestones, communication, risk management plans and a work breakdown structure.
Possible. Strive for something that is achievable. Ask yourself, does this solution match the budget? Does my team have the ability to do this? Do we have enough time? Setting unrealistic goals is setting yourself up for failure. Passionate. Projects are tough, so you want a team that is emotionally engaged in the project. Ask yourself, is this a project that your team can be passionate about? Is it something that can bring them together to collaborate and achieve the same goal? Even though it might be their job to do what you tell them to do, no one is going to invest into something they don't think is worthwhile. Pervasive. Does this have the potential to become a groundbreaking success? Is this something that is a complete solution to the problem that was given to you, or is it really just a band-aid solution? Does it have the potential to be improved on, developed, and to become a permanent way of working?
Project executing phase. Executing the tasks, deliverables and milestones defined in the project scope. Some tasks that make up this phase include developing the team and assigning resources using key performance indicators, executing the project plan, procurement management and tracking and monitoring progress. If needed, you can set status meetings and revise the schedule and plan.
Team leadership. Cast a vision for success and enable the team to deliver on it. Create tasks. Clearly define what needs to be done and the criteria for each project task briefing. Ensure the team are clear about what they need to do, and when they need to do it by client management. Work with the client to ensure deliverables are acceptable communications. Ensure you're informing and updating the right people at the right time through the right channel.
Project monitoring and controlling phase. The project monitoring and controlling phase consists of setting up controls and key performance metrics to measure the effectiveness of the project execution. The monitoring and controlling project phase is very important to make sure the execution goes as planned in terms of schedule, scope and budget baselines.
Cost and time management. Review timesheets and expenses to record, control, and track against the project's budget, timeline, and tasks. Quality management. Reviewing project deliverables and ensuring they meet the defined acceptance criteria. Risk management. Monitor, control, manage, and mitigate potential risks and issues. Acceptance management. Conduct user acceptance testing and create a reviewing system, ensuring that all deliverables meet the needs of the client. Change management. When the project doesn't go to plan, managing the process of acceptable changes with the client to ensure they're happy with necessary changes.
Project closing phase. It's not over until the project closure phase it's over. Completing the deliverables to the satisfaction of your stakeholders is key, of course, but the project manager must now disassemble the apparatus created to fulfill the project. That means closing out work with contractors, making sure everyone has been paid and ensuring that all project documents are signed off on and archived to help with planning future projects. Once this has been done, the project manager often has a post-mortem with the project team to highlight what worked and what didn't work, so that successes can be repeated and mistakes avoided.
Project performance analysis. This is an overall look at how well the project was managed, and whether the initial estimates of costs and benefits were accurate. Were there unforeseen risks? What issues arose and how well were they dealt with? Has the project plan been changed, and how? Team analysis. Did everyone do what they were assigned to do? Were they passionate and motivated enough? Did they stay thorough and accountable? Was the communication within the project team healthy and constructive? Project closure. Document the tasks needed to bring the project to an official end. This includes closing supplier agreements, signing off contracts, and handing in all the necessary project documentation. Post-implementation review. Write down a formal analysis of successes and failure, resulting lessons learned, and suggestions for the future. At the end of every successful project, you will learn that room for improvement always remains.